Hi guys, this is Marvel Manny, and today I will be talking you through Immediate Media Co.'s 40th issue of Lego Ninjago, Masters of Spinjitzu. This issue comes with a Jetjack minifigure, as well as a mystery minifigure, in this case a Hands of Time Kai minifigure. On page 3 we get our classic contents page telling us what we have in store for the magazine. On the next page we get the Ninja Scrolls with 3 articles and a warning. The first is Unfair Game Show, which tells us about Ultraviolet's show where anyone who opposes Garmadon is hunted down. The second, Heroic Resistance, which tells us that the ninja are searching for people who want to take on the biker gang. And finally, the third article, the Dragon Armour, which is a piece telling us that the ninja in the First Realm are searching for the Dragon Armour as a way to get back home. The warning given is that since Lord Garmadon has taken power, the villains have become more powerful and pose a greater threat to the ninja. On page 5 we get our first game in the magazine, Find the Resistance, with a bonus mission called Eye of the Ninja. In Find the Resistance, you need to circle the 6 heroes in the picture, and in Eye of the Ninja, you have to put a cross through the villains. On page 6 and 7, we have the start of the comic, Ninja Chasers, which is about the Sons of Garmadon chasing anyone who opposes the rule of Lord Garmadon, starting with Rufus McAllister, the comic book guy. On page 9, we get Plain Old Spinjitzu, where you can colour in your own picture of Lloyd. On pages 10 and 11, we see more of the comic, in which Lloyd and the Resistance plan to save Rufus. On the next page, Lloyd tells the team their roles in the plan, and that's the end of the first part of the comic. On page 12, we get Find the Path, Protect the Dragon, and the bonus game. What you have to do is guide the ninja to the dragon, and for the bonus game is to find the 3 hidden villains in the maze. On pages 14 and 15, we get some information on Jetjack, the minifigure that comes with the magazine, as well as building instructions for the extra toy, a game, mixed up heroes, forgery, and the instructions for Jetjack. We are told that Jetjack is one of the leading villains and wishes to be Iron Baron's favourite, leading her to trying to outdo Heavy Metal. She is equipped with turbo pliers, which are strong enough to bend metal. This would pose a problem for the ninjas in the first round. In this issue, we get a limited edition Jetjack minifigure that comes with turbo pliers as a weapon. This Jetjack actually is limited edition because it has a different design to the Jetjack we get in the Lego sets. This Jetjack has much more of an apocalyptic look about her that fits really well with the whole portrayal of the First Realm and the Dragon Hunters, and because of this, I really like it. Another difference between this minifigure and the minifigure we get in the set are the arms. Whilst they both don't have printing, this minifigure only has one metallic coloured arm and one black arm, whilst the Jetjack figure in the sets has 2 metallic coloured arms. Apart from the prints on the torso, the minifigure itself is identical to the ones that we get in sets like Destiny's Wing and Firstborn. However, I think she looks this way because she does not have a jetpack on, so doesn't have the straps that would be on her shoulders, or the parachute on her back in case her jetpack should fail, or in case she has to abort the jetpack. With this minifigure, we also get some turbo pliers, which are one of the weapons the dragon hunters must use to catch dragons, or bend metal, or even just use to make other weapons and vehicles, because we know that they do have an assortment of them. This is a nice little gun, and you can use the piece to build other things, or even add pieces to the gun to change it. For example, the chain in between the orange stud and the actual plier part of the gun, to make it like it's one of the chain guns that characters like Heavy Metal have. This has a really nice colour scheme to it as well, because it looks quite apocalyptic and scavengery with the orange, grey and black colour scheme that the dragon hunters share as well, so you can see with the black, orange and green, grey even for the arrow. So I quite like that consistency with the colours, and I think that brings a nice unity look to the dragon hunters, even though none of them really care for each other. The pliers have some really cool detail on them as well. For example, a pressure gauge on the side of the gun that you can actually change. So you can move this little black piece here to change the pressure, which is a nice little touch, because if you're playing with it or if you want to use it for other things, you can kind of imagine when you turn it down that the dial will turn down. So that's some really nice detail to add to it. I also like the silver vent piece here because it looks like a cooling vent for the gun, and the arrow on top of the pliers also bring a hunter-like look to the pliers, which I quite like. So all in all, the Jetjack minifigure, along with her turbo pliers, make a really good minifigure to get with a magazine. If not for anything else, I would get the magazine for the minifigure because, as I said, it is actually limited edition. I've actually managed to pull out one of the Jetjacks from the Firstborn set, And you can see that the printing is different, so she doesn't have the straps there. Again, one metallic arm where there's one black arm. She obviously comes with a different weapon and with a jetpack, and if you take the jetpack off, you can see the parachute on the back, which she would use. But she also doesn't have the chain belt kind of thing, so it does have some quite nice details that you don't get on the set pieces, and that makes it truly limited edition. The mystery toy I got with this magazine was a Hands of Time Kai minifigure that came with a fire chain sword kind of weapon, which I thought was really cool because of the fire elements, the golden colour that contrasts with the fire elements and really bring them out, as well as the fact that the pieces can be used for other things, and with the chain sword part of it, you can actually add more things to it, which again is a nice little detail. Because this is an old minifigure, I don't want to go over it in too much detail, so for a quick summary, this Kai is a minifigure from the Hands of Time season that comes with his old hair, because obviously we have a new hairstyle now which is more like an actual fire. It also comes with, of course, his old mask, which I'll try to put on the right way, as well as a golden scabbard, golden sword to go with the scabbard, and his fire chain sword. We then get Mixed Up Heroes, where you have to put a jumbled up picture of the ninja back in order. Our next game is Forgery, where you have to figure out which shadow matches the turbo pliers. On page 16, we get Find the Dragon Eggs, with a bonus mission called Hidden, as well as Path to the Dragon, another game. In Find the Dragon Eggs, you have to find the 7 hidden eggs in the picture, and as part of Hidden, you have to spot the dragon bone blade. In Path to the Dragon, you have to find the correct path for the ninja in order to get to the dragon. The first poster we get is Dragon Hunters, and shows the dragon hunters trapping an earth dragon. And the other poster we get is one of Lloyd, that says, Lloyd, Protector of Ninjago City. Both look really cool, but I would go for the Lloyd one. This issue's competition awards the winner with a master builder and character meet and greet, but the issue itself also comes with a Kids Go Free voucher for Legoland Discovery Centre, Manchester. This competition is a really good opportunity, so I would make sure to pick up the issue. On pages 22 and 23, we get Hunt for the Dragon Armour, which is an overview of the Stormbringer set, and again gives us a look at the dragon armour and its components. The set comes with Jay, Zane, Daddy No Legs, and Muzzle, as well as the chestplate and blade of the dragon armour. On pages 24 and 25, we see the Resistance attack the Sons of Garmadon and try to free Rufus. On the next 2 pages, the Resistance free Rufus and use their combined powers to become invisible. On the final pages of the comic, we see the Resistance and Rufus safe in their headquarters. On pages 30 and 31, we get Who Can Catch the Dragon, which is a game that you can play with a friend. You both make a dragon out of Jet Jack's pliers if you can, pick a side, and then take it in turns to get to the goal by rolling a dice. On the next page, we get a puzzle game, Who Will Win the Ninja Tournament, where you have to use the hints for each duel to figure out who will win each duel, and ultimately who will win the tournament. On page 33, we get the Ninja Post, which is a great opportunity to send in your pieces of Ninjago work to the magazine for a chance to have it appear in the magazine. If it does, you will win a prize. This issue's prize is a Lego Ninjago movie keylight. On page 34, we get to see what we'll be getting in the next issue, on sale from September the 5th. In the next issue, we will get a Talon minifigure, which I haven't seen in any of the sets, and a Lego Star Wars card pack. Also on page 34, we get the answers to the games and puzzles. On the final page and back cover of the magazine, we get some cool hangers with Kai, Cole, Zane and Firstborn on. This gives you the chance to turn your room into the first realm. That's it for this video. If you liked the video, don't hesitate to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. You can also follow me on Twitter for updates on my videos. I've been Marvel Manny, thanks for watching.